Well, folks, delighted to be joined by the manager of Montrose FC's women's team, is Mr. Craig Reynolds. Woo! How, buddy?
Alright, you're looking very summery.
Well, you know, being on my summer holidays and all that.
Still.
This is a West Coast tan as well. Didn't even have to go abroad. It's all good. Look, I think we made that so difficult for ourselves today. I mean, we were the dominant team, but until the last sort of 10 minutes,
Yeah.
I mean, it's looking pretty dodgy at times.
You know, firstly credit to Falkirk.
Yeah.
You know, I thought they battled well and stuck by their game plan, and we just couldn't break it down. I thought probably the worst we've played in a long time. Seemed really sticky, seemed lethargic. I think last week we've done so well against Motherwell, then to come out and produce what we produced today, it's difficult to it's difficult to understand why. But 5-0 and 3 points.
When you're in the cup, you know what I mean, it's about winning the games. You know, and we've done that today. And there were some great goals, let's not lie, some brilliant finishes at the end.
Good goals. Yeah, at the end, I just didn't feel we moved the ball quick enough. You know, I thought that we did things we wouldn't normally do, and we made it difficult for ourselves. But you know, these things happen. I've seen it many times over my career that you know, when you play a team that's lower down than you in the league setup, it's difficult, and it certainly was today.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, and you know, credit him to them, I thought that's some of the best defending I've seen at corners from them. I thought they were absolutely tremendous at that.
Very good, and some of the quality corners we're putting in was good as well. Yeah. So, but yeah, a lot of credit for them, you know, and wish them well for the season ahead. Yeah, but it's obviously this we need to focus on, and it wasn't good enough today.
I mean, the thing is, do you think it's still that case of we're still getting to know each other as players? You know, you brought in a few. You know, it takes a wee bit of time to gel properly. I mean, do you think there's an element of that still?
Yeah, there will be, of course. But you know, last week we were outstanding. You know, after 10 minutes we were outstanding, and we fought, and we didn't have that today. I think too much of the ball at times. You know, we're not used to that.
Yeah.
And we're used to running it all over the park to get it back, but with too much of the ball, and I suppose it's a different game. But again, it's pre-season really. Yeah. Still, we've been back. We've only been back 5 weeks. So you know, 2 games, 2 wins. Yeah.
I mean, and that, think about it, that's a tremendous start, great start for the cup competition. But you've got to continue, and St Johnstone we have on Wednesday. Again, they're you know, below us in terms of leagues, etc., etc. So probably going to face the same type of thing there. They're up for the game.
They've got a really experienced squad as well, and I believe they beat Aberdeen today as well. So yeah, it'll be a good game away from home. But I don't anticipate we'll put in as a poor performance as we did today. I think we'll definitely be up for it. And there's a lot at stake. You know, if we manage to get a result against St Johnstone, then we beat Hamilton in the top of the league. Yeah. So there's a lot at stake, and this early on in the season, it is about getting results. But you know, the performance today, I don't think they'll accept it themselves.
No. Nice to see so many goal scorers, different goal scorers today. You know, you know that it's important to score, and if we can spread those around the team like we did today.
I think it was 1996 last time.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what was so funny about that actually? Is I'm sat there in the stand and I could see her becoming more and more frustrated at what was going on, and I think she just thought to herself, "I'm just going to take this game by the scruff of the neck and do something."
Goal.
It really was,
and
it changed the game.
It did, and you know, Cassie at training likes to play up front, and she's actually really good at it. But you could, I agree with you. I totally agree with what you said. She just thought, right, I'm going to win this game for us, and that's it. And she did it. And massive credit to her. It did change the game. I think about 2 minutes earlier, LP makes a save.
Tremendous, actually.
A good save, which keeps the tie at 1-0. But yeah, captain's goal, definitely.
Absolutely.
Credit to her.
Yeah, good on her. Right, I'm looking forward to Wednesday, buddy. I'll see you there.
Sure.
Look after yourself.